Hello, Nispoe here. So I think I'm going to start this this video with a couple thank yous. First thank you is to EVGA. I ended up picking up this keyboard from them through one of their secret word raffles on Twitch. These are the Kale Silver Linear mechanical switches. This is the X or the Z15 keyboard. You can actually swap out these keys, so one of these times I'll probably give that a try. But I like using this keyboard because the quick travel on the keys for FPS games, like Call of Duty and Division 2 were the games that I was playing most with that keyboard. The other thing was that they do this game and give every year, and they support St. Jude as part of that. One year I donated a little bit and told my story. I am a cancer survivor. I think it's a great thing that they are doing, and I really support and dig what they're doing. It's a really cool thing. So what ended up happening is that year I ended up donating, and St. Jude decided to give me this mat as well, additionally. So that was very neat. So thank you to St. Jude as well. Now, I guess the purpose of this video is to kind of show maybe a little bit of an unboxing of some hardware that I have. And the story with this is that Newegg has these kinds of shuffle giveaway, so kind of a raffle. And as part of that raffle and bundle, I ended up getting the DDR5 memory, which I was actually not going to build one of these systems. It just ended up pure luck. I threw my hat into the raffle. Next thing that happened was after my second try, which is funny, I ended up getting these, I guess this bundle here. So I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing with that, take a quick look, and then I guess kind of get right to it and see what I guess both of these things have inside of them. So these are the 6,000 megahertz 36 CL RAM, DDR5 RAM. And it seems that a lot of people are very excited to get this memory, or at least the scalpers are. And what they end up doing is, surprisingly, buying these bundles and then trying to sell the memory at really inflated prices. So I feel pretty lucky in being able to get this memory. This is the red, green, blue version, RGB. I usually don't like RGB, but this was just what I won. I ended up looking online for, or at least Newegg, looking for the non-RGB, and the first time when I tried to go through the raffle, I ended up getting, or at least trying to raffle for the 6,000 and CL40 RAM. And with those RAM sticks, I believe, after doing a little bit of research, that those may have been SK Hynix memory chips. These, let me kind of give you a little closer look at these. These are potentially, I think the backside just looks kind of like that. These are potentially Samsung memory chips that are in there. Once I put these into my system, I should be able to clearly tell. So I'll probably put an update on when I guess post the video. But they kind of give you, I guess, their G.Skill badge there, and then yeah, it's pretty much just the 2 memory sticks. So it's kind of neat. So we kind of put those aside. These memory, let's see, they run at 1.3 volts, so they are overclocked, kind of out of the box. Interestingly, I think the JEDEC spec on that memory is supposed to be like 1.1, so it seems like they're right away kind of increasing everything. So this is the Aorus Master from Gigabyte, and this takes this is the DDR5. It takes DDR5. Let's see here. Inside, one of the things that I first noticed about this was how heavy this thing is, which I think I'm going to show you is there is this big metal plate on the back. It's really heavy. It's unexpectedly heavy. But there's the motherboard. I'll take that out a little bit more. Yeah, they give you a kind of a nifty sticker pack there, right? So that's kind of neat. Yeah, installation guide. This looks like the motherboard instruction manual. And then underneath, it's like a bunch of goodies. Looks like some retaining screws for NVMe drives. From what I understand, this has a lot of NVMe slots. This is a G connector. Nice thing about this is that if you connect into your case has all of those pins that you kind of connect onto the motherboard. It makes it so that way you can kind of turn it into a plug and then take that and directly connect it into the motherboard. I think Gigabyte is probably one of the only companies I've seen do something like that. And then you got this, looks like the antenna for the Wi-Fi. Let me just kind of open that up and give you a clean picture of that. So yeah, there you go. It's just the antenna. Yeah, and you can kind of angle it and adjust it. So I'll just put that aside. Let me go back and open this thing too. I think this is worth a little bit of a closer look in case you've ever seen it before. This G connector that they have. But with this G connector, you can take a look here. You can see that they have like all the markings for the different types of wires that you would put in. See here. You probably can't see that. No, maybe you can. But you would kind of slide them in, they kind of stay in place, and then you would just kind of connect this into the motherboard. So that's kind of another nifty thing that they have. Let's see here. This, not sure exactly what this is. I'm gonna have to take a look in the manual for that. Looks like it's a little wire. Not sure. That could be. Almost seems like that could be a speaker. Maybe that's a little speaker or something like that, or a sensor. It looks like it might be a little bit of a speaker or sensor. It looks more like a sensor, some sort of sensor. More screws for NVMe's. It's kind of there. SATA cables. Nothing special with those. Just gonna put those aside. So they give you three, so 3 times 2 looks like 6 of these. So quite a lot of connections there. Yeah, this is another sensor, it looks like, or maybe an antenna. Not sure exactly what that is either. And this looks like some sort of a red, green, blue extension. Yeah, that's definitely what that is. So, kind of the you can kind of see the connector for it right there. So that's for those who like red, green, blue. So they gave me 2 of these, which I don't know what these are. So let me kind of open one of them up and take a quick look and see. Looks like it's some sort of antenna, and looks like it's a pin, motherboard pins they had to put on there. Let's see if the manual has anything real quick about what comes in the package. Doesn't seem to have anything related to that. So, I'm sure it's in here. If I find out what those things are, kind of show you what it is here. Looks like there's a little bit of a, like a standard computer pin type of thing there, like a positive and negative, and then the end is capped off. So I'm not sure if you can really see that, but it's kind of capped off at the end here, and it's, not sure exactly what that's for. The other thing that seems to be a mystery to me is this. I don't think I've really seen motherboards have this either. Maybe it's a newer thing. Not sure. It almost looks like a speaker though, or maybe a little speaker. You kind of see that right there. Yeah, and kind of a pin here. But yeah, let me kind of move back towards the motherboard. Put this back in its bag. If I figure what those things are, I'll put them on the video, maybe in the description. Let's move this box out of the way. Let's see. So maybe let me give you the highlights. So this motherboard, LGA 1700. It has the Z690 chipset, 12th gen, obviously the 1700. One PCIe 5.0 and a 1 PCI X16 slot. Also, see, display port, dual channel, DDR5. It can handle 4 DIMMs. It has 2 PCIe 3.0 expansion slots, 6 SATA 3, 5 M.2. That's pretty overkill. Yeah, and it supports the the Quantia 10 gigabyte or gigabit Ethernet LAN. It also has Intel Wi-Fi 6E, so that's neat. Has the pretty fast wireless. Various USB ports, types. It also has Type C as well as Type A. Audio, ALC 1220, Saber 9118 EQ. I'll probably put this stuff in the description. as well. But the other cool things is that it has 19 V-core phases, and totaling out at 105 amps. Tantalum polymer capacitors, so that's cool. Yeah, I think that's kind of the highlights. Definitely the highlights here. Let me put this box away, and then let's take a closer look at the motherboard. Pop this thing open. So like I was saying, this motherboard is really, really heavy. Has this metal backplate shielding, but I don't think it's the shielding that's adding all this weight. It feels like it's the heatsink. So if you can kind of see here, yeah, this thing is very heavy due to those the heat sinks. So here's the X16 slot. So that's pretty neat. That's supposed to run at PCIe 5 speeds, DDR5. So let's go ahead and just throw those things in. Most likely it would go into this slot here and this slot here. Oh, that's a pretty tight fit. Definitely feeling like a new motherboard. Here we go. And there's the cover, the socket. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's see, yeah, USB slots there, power. Yeah, well, that's it. Be interested in giving this a try soon. So that's it for the unboxing. I'll probably talk more about the specs while I'm actually kind of playing around with the actual motherboard. So that'll be a follow-up video. But there we go. Thanks for watching. Peace out.